Okay, you people out there, we're doing another cooking tutorial. This time, what happened is, on the internet, I saw this girl make a spam sandwich and it just looked so good. And so I decided that I must give it a try. So that's what I'm going to do now. These are some of the ingredients so far I saw. You have egg, butter. You also have some bread, jam, and spam. This is not the American Spam brand, but yeah, just using it what I have at the moment. Open up the can of spam because you're going to put it into the boiling water. Okay, don't do that, that's dangerous. Okay, so boil the spam for maybe around like 10 to 15 minutes. See, what I do is I'll lower the heat, maybe a bit too hot. Okay, so the spam has been boiling for maybe around 10 minutes, so I think that should be enough. So let me put it close the fire and put it aside so that it can cool down. For her, when she toasts her bread, she uses a pan to toast her bread. I do have a toaster. I also do have, yeah, but so since she's used a pan, I will follow the same. And she also butters her pan first. So then I will do the same thing. Okay, so I have two bread. I put butter in the pan, so now I just have to turn on the heat and toast the bread. Let's do it. Okay, it looks like the pan is well buttered. Let it initially warm up a bit. Yeah, it looks like it's cooking already, boiling already. Perfect time to put in the bread. Okay, and in the video, she does use some kind of maybe like a wholemeal bread. As unfortunately, I do not have wholemeal bread at the moment, but I do have some white bread, so I'm using that instead. Hopefully that doesn't break the spell. I'm actually toasting it on a low heat so as not to burn it, and then it takes a longer time, but you know, it makes it nice and crispy on both sides. And also, in between toasting the first bread and the second bread on the pan on the fire, she actually made some tea in between. Maybe that's some kind of Japanese tea ritual that she follows, because you know, this lady from this younger lady, the YouTuber from the channel, she used to be from this Korean K-pop group called Kara, and she actually did a lot of promoting in Japan. So maybe she picked up this kind of Japanese spam making rituals in Japan. So must follow the same steps and rituals. So I will make some tea too. Look what I found. I got some green tea. And even better, it's Japanese green tea, so maybe it will tie into the Japanese ritual. Okay, tea done. Let's continue with our ritual or making of the sandwich. Okay, now it's time to turn it. Oop. Okay. Lastly, let's do something. unfortunately I broke the yolk. Damn. It's supposed to be unbroken. The yolk's supposed to be wasted. Okay. I think I've forgotten something. Oh yeah! That thing. We have the spam. Look at that. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut it up. There's some of it. Okay, and then we're gonna put it into the pan here and cook it. Toast it up to crispy. When this is done, then we can start to assemble the sandwich. Cook it until it gets crispy around it. So why decided to do this? Well, I'm home alone. I'm lazy to go out, and it's still restriction. You have to go out. When you go out, you have to wear a mask. So it's troublesome. So I decided, hey, looks delicious on the internet, on YouTube. So decided to just give it a try. Oh, hope it doesn't burn. Okay, let's start assembling. First of all, according to the video, she put in some mayo on the first slice of bread. So let's see if we can follow the same way. Some mayo on the first slice. After mayo, some cheese. Okay. Next up, the egg. Even though I didn't do the egg very well, it's supposed to be runny on the inside, but unfortunately, I broke my egg yolk. So this will have to do. Okay, and one of the things they also did was somehow she had this bottle of jam. She couldn't open it, so she would that she maybe cast some kind of spell called like. And then the spell didn't work. So she
뜨거운 물에 좀 몇 대 치면 괜찮을 거예요.
Then maybe and knock onto the top of the bottle here so that she can get
Okay. Yes.
magic spell
Yes.
to make the jam taste or make the jam tastier. I don't know. That's what I assume from the video. On the other slice of bread, you put in a generous amount of jam. According to Nicole, this jam will help to cut through the greasiness of the sandwich. And lastly, you put in your spam. My spam is a bit on the darker side. I think also it's because of the different brand of spam, and also I cooked it very well. It's better to cook spam very well, especially you don't know the origin. So you put both sides together and you make a sandwich. Done. The sandwich is done. Look at that. Okay, so this is finally my sandwich. Even though the egg is not running out, it still does look quite impressive, doesn't it? Look at that. Ooh! I can't wait to taste eating it and then having it with the tea. Oh, looks good. Looks very good. So just a little backstory about this girl named Nicole Jung. She used to be part of a K-pop girl group called Kara. They were popular, very popular. So they were on par with Girls' Generation. Can you believe that? But because I think, in my personal opinion, poor management by their management company, they let the Kara name fade away, and now a lot of new K-pop people don't even remember who they are. But they were one of the groups that brought me into K-pop, K-culture. Before that, I'm not really interested in anything Korean. So making this sandwich is a homage to her and her group and their impact on me lah. Okay, so let's start eating, shall we not? Oh man, look at that. Oh. different colors of egg yolk and egg white and yolk, and then the spam, and then the jam on the bottom there, together with this buttered bread. Oh, can't wait to taste this, man. My mouth is just watering. I'm like a dog, you know, those dogs that
Naku a니야.
slubbers
멜리 거
a lot.
아니에요.
I'm like that.
No, 멜리 거 아니야. No. No.
Boiling the spam makes it moist and also a bit less oily, less salty, and I must say the jam does go amazingly well with the spam. And the egg, of course, I'm a fan of egg, but the egg cooked well by me with butter. So it's so tasty, buttery, creamy. I think you could sell this. That good.